Now let's tell you that ministering within the Ministry of Public Infrastructure, Paul Sharma, reiterated that the operations of GECOM is out of the hands of the government, even as he lauded supporters for being calm.
Minister Sharma said that the coalition government has always had a hands-off approach to the workings of all constitutional bodies, and GECOM is no exception. He was speaking on Wednesday evening on Kaito Radio's Election Watch program.
The APNU AFC government will never interfere in the working of GECOM. And you could see this in many forms in terms of the president. He was asked to remove appointed chairman of the Elections Commission. The court ruled he did. This present chairperson was identified by no other than the leader of the opposition himself.
Minister Sharma said what has been clear over the past weeks is the political opposition interfering with the work of GECOM.
As you know, there was an injunction put to prevent the RO, Mr. Mingo, from making his declaration of Electoral District 4, and they drowned out his voice. Like, they believe it's Parliament that they're in, and the behavior that they carried on in Parliament, and we all know the behavior. They protested the president when he addressed the National Assembly. I never heard about before, and they did the same thing with the return officer Mingo. They did with the president when he addressed the parliament. They drowned his voice out. So when he was making his declaration of the results, you could not hear his voice.
None of the declarations made so far by the Region 4 returning officer claimant Mingo have been accepted by the opposition, and several litigations have stalled a final declaration of results. The Guyana Elections Commission returns to court on Friday, March 20, to respond to another injunction filed by a private citizen, preventing it from moving ahead with a national recount of votes, as agreed upon by President David Granger and opposition leader Bart Jagdeo, and which would have been overlooked by a CARICOM high-level team. For InfoHub, Alexis Rodney.